For many people who are artists, drugs and alcohol are easy items to use for inspiration or creative juices to flow. Unfortunately, this is a really dangerous way to find things that inspire your talents. Southeast Missouri State University is a dry campus. Our school code of conduct specifically states students may not possess or consume alcoholic beverages on university premises or at university sponsored events unless specifically authorized. The only exception being tailgating at the Show Me Center and Wildwood. As a student at Southeast Missouri State University, I find it interesting how we are a dry campus. Besides the tailgating, there should be no alcohol on any SEMO property whatsoever. Yet, there are still over 10 liquor selling facilities surrounding the campus and over 5 smoke stores. This kind of thing basically enforces the idea that students are allowed to have alcohol and drugs on campus as long as no one finds out about it. I have been to countless frat parties where alcohol is served. Not only that, but the gas stations around SEMO literally invite students to come in and buy alcohol. I have asked some fellow peers of mine to tell me what they do that doesn't involve alcohol and drugs to get their creative juices flowing. These are their responses.
Well, usually it's like something that has happened to me earlier in the day that gives me the idea to like do something like that, or like I like usually like a movie I've seen like that I really liked, and I want to do something similar to that. But in terms of like creativity, I just like to daydream a lot. Especially before I go to bed, like I have like a good 15-30 minutes where I just sit there and I just have like multiple scenarios or movies or like scenes or just things happening in my head that I really like reflect on. Um, and it, like I usually put a pin in it, and I somehow find a way to like apply that to something that's happening in real life.
I tend to read books a lot, so if I ever need ideas, I go online or into a library and I read a lot of books. And then after I read books, I take what I've learned from them and I turn them into ideas for stories or for acting.
Obviously, music is one way to help. Another idea, sometimes it's, even though it might sound cheesy, every once in a while you can like, it's okay to look up like different ideas or like look at other people's art to get an idea or an inspiration based off of it. Or I just like take a walk around places, look at nature and all that stuff and be like, huh, that tree looks pretty cool, I think I'm gonna paint it, and then bam, entire masterpiece.
In conclusion, there are so many ways to be creative without drinking or doing drugs. You just have to open your mind and really think.